Good afternoon, Rob Evans on FTE. I recently did a blog about awareness, and probably not many people have seen it, so hence I'm bringing this up again. Why? Because it's an important message, and what I've realised throughout all this is that to get messages across sometimes we need help. So I've actually looked upon getting someone else to help me, which if we were looking at mental health or physical health, you look at physical health, we can seek help and aid from doctors and nurses and the staff. And if you want mental health, then sometimes we have to do the same. So to address issues, we have to deal with them. Now, sadly, for the last 7 days, I've been tested positive, which is very frustrating because I haven't really felt that bad. I've had a bit of a bunged up nose, maybe a bit sore throat for a day. I felt pretty bloody good, to be honest, so it's been incredibly frustrating. And what I had to come to terms with, apart from just letting myself out of the way, is you have to accept that I just can't go out, can't do my normal thing. I'm trying to protect other people as well, as much as myself. So it's acceptance that, hey, we're getting older, so I can't do the things I used to do. I don't wish to do some of them, so that's one good thing. But when it comes to awareness, there goes my notes in the strong wind. When it comes to awareness, we're talking about how I'm aware of how my body responds. I was aware probably the day before that I had a really dry throat and I felt like someone was squeezing it. It sounds a bit daft, but I am quite in tune with my body, and it just felt like someone was. So I know there's plenty of people that probably want to squeeze my throat, but hey, join the queue. But it just felt strange, and I knew something wasn't quite right. I even did karate the other day and just didn't feel right in my stomach. There's no oomph. So we hold on to illnesses, traumas, you name it, we hold on to them in different parts of our body. My knees ached like mad, my hips were aching like mad just the day before, and then I had this sort of slight twinge in my throat. Now, like a stagnant pool, I suppose, if you stay too still for too long, things will become stagnant, you start to stiffen up and things go wrong. But likewise, I couldn't and I shouldn't go out of my way to do extra exercise. My body is always in the repair mode, and it's doing its best to get things back on track. And if I end up giving it more and more stress by doing exercise, then I've just taken it to another level, and the recovery is going to take a lot longer. So I had to bite the bullet for a few days and just do nothing. I even let out in the sun, thought I'd enjoy myself. Got bit by the flies. So it's been a real mind game. But today I managed to do some karate and I was really pleased. I felt strong, felt good, and mentally I'm in a good place. But it's recognising and identifying that you have signs and symptoms, be it the illness, an injury. If you notice you're running and you get pain in your leg, it's know when to stop. It's know when to push yourself a bit further, or just think actually something's going to go ping. And then if we keep ignoring them, like I was when I was in the fire service, if you keep ignoring them, I know I used to feed myself on all the wrong foods just to keep going because I was on autopilot mode. Stupid hours, and there was no way out of it at that time. But now I have control of that and I can take the time. So it's important that I try and make amends for being in such a crap situation, but that's the way it was at the time. So rest, recovery and sleep is very important. So if I can take control of some of those, that's even better. Making myself aware that I'm in a bad situation. If you're in a fire situation, you know when it's getting bloody hot, and you've got flames, bits falling around your ears, it's getting bloody hot, you know when to put the wet stuff on the hot stuff. It's that simple, or to withdraw and get back out. So we use those signs and symptoms and we accept those readily in the fire service. It's reading your own signs and symptoms of our own bodies. I've been sitting, I suppose, wrong word, but I have been sitting and using this time because I can't get out, not being negative about it, although I do want a negative result, but I try and maintain my positivity. I've been using my time to my benefit to keep studying and doing a study on the vagal nerve and somatic training, which basically is using simple techniques to assist the nerve to get moving again and to reawaken and hopefully shift some of the traumas and illnesses. It's not wacky, it's a bit different, but do you know what? If you're open to things, then that's fantastic. It's simplistic, but it's very relatable and it's very usable. So I'm kind of looking for 2 volunteers really that would want to join me to do a 6 week program, doing one hour in a week, and you do your homework to go with that, and kind of for me to get some testimonials. Now I was fortunate. I've self-healed. I've done my own self-development throughout all of this, and I'm in a good place. But going on this new system by Dr. Stephen Porges, the vagal rewire system with your vagal nerve, I've learned so much more, and it actually makes more sense. So there's stuff I was saying and doing that maybe people thought, well, I'm shutty on about, where it now kind of makes sense to me, and it makes more sense to why I was saying it, and there's more background and oomph behind it. It is scientific, it is proven, it's tested, it's not just me talking random bollocks, but hey, I can do that any other time. But I am kind of looking for 2 volunteers, so if anyone's interested, let me know. We'll go from there. Like I say, it's not a pass or a fail. There is no pass and fail in life. This is about you on your journey. I've put 6 weeks on it because that's what I want to do. You may, as an individual, need a hell of a lot. You may think this is absolutely crap and you don't want to do it. But there's certain things in here that will help you, maybe, if you're open to them, it'll help you go through the changes or the stress levels that you're doing. So that was it really. I've challenged myself to sit tight and be still, but I'm also aware of how I can do the right things. I can still feed myself with the right foods. I had to succumb to some biscuits today because I think it's a fancy biscuit. So I've had some biscuits, but I have been eating healthily, trying to feed my body and brain with the health repair foods. And yeah, I'm in a good place. So the sun's out, can't do any more than that. Just need some proper fresh air and some stimulation of getting out and exploring, but that'll happen when it happens, because it won't happen till it happens. But if you're interested, then feel free to read the blog. That's on the Fireman's Tired Eyes FTE blog page. Follow me on YouTube or Instagram, and if you want to continue this, then subscribe. I will put some of this on Spotify if I can. I might have to redo it again, but I'll put it on Spotify, and the more subscribers, the more people we can get talking about it, the more people coming forward. I'm fortunate enough that I've got a few more people in line for interviews, which would be bloody fantastic. But it all takes time, and like I say, I've just moved house. We've been here exactly a month now, and a week of that's been stuck indoors. Yay! Living the dream. But if you're interested, drop us a line, let us know, and we'll speak to you all soon. So whatever you're doing, make sure you enjoy it, keep smiling, and let's make smiling and positivity infectious too. Ciao for now.